Trojan family, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, this still is the day that the Lord has made. I'm saying it like I say in church. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Listen, it's good to be alive. I'm happy to be here with you. Thank God for another opportunity, man. Look, man, we got to talk about a couple of things. I won't be before you too long, but this is Saturday. And look, they had practice yesterday in preparation for the Holiday Bowl. You guys know USC will be taking on Louisville in the Holiday Bowl. After the practice yesterday, Max Williams had an opportunity to talk to the media. I want to talk about that. I want to address that because I want to give a big shout out and salute to Max Williams talking about the end of his USC football career. So we're going to talk about that also. Malik Murphy is officially off the board. You guys already know one of the guys that I had high on my board when you're talking about USC football quarterback. Malik Murphy was one of them. Of course, you guys know Cam Ward was another one. Will Howard was one, and then Dylan Gabriel. I had those guys in my top four as being one of those quarterbacks that could possibly land at USC. Coincidentally, you guys already know, most people I think heard by now that Will Howard is projected to be the next quarterback for the USC football Trojans. Apparently, he's going to wait till after the bowl game. That's what everybody's hearing. We'll see what happens with that. The jury's still out because, I mean, a lot of people feeling a little lost in the sauce right now and wondering what's going on with Will Howard. So hopefully he does make that commitment immediately. When I mean immediately, I mean like right after the game. Make your commitment so USC fans and everybody could kind of know what's going on. But here's the other side of it. I still want to see Miller Moss ball out. That's just me. I want to see him ball out. I want to see him have a great game. And I want to see those two battle it out in the spring. I want Miller Moss to have a fair opportunity, man. So that's that as it relates to the Malik Murphy situation. So also the transfer portal. This is what we really got to address. The transfer portal just came down with a new rule. We'll talk about that real quick, but let me give a shout out and a salute real quick to Max Williams. I want you guys to take a listen to what Max had to say in reference to his career coming to an end at USC. Let's take a listen to it real quick. Let's go.
But I'm excited to play in the bowl game, give my all one last time. And, like I said, I've always dreamed of being the Trojan, and probably didn't go how I expected it to be, but, I wouldn't change the decision I made 5 years ago.
So you guys know, man, Max is his little brother's coming in. He's getting ready to play with his little brother, and, well, he was going to play with his little brother if he would have stayed, but Max absolutely, he's getting up out of there. You know, his brother Marcellus Williams is coming in. He's about to get his ball on. He's a big-time corner, number 6 ranked player in the state of California. He's coming in. So Max is going to take his talents to the NFL. Look, man, one of the most memorable moments I have from Max is the Oregon State game. I think it was Eric Gentry that tipped that ball. Max came up with that interception. So Max, in his career at USC, absolutely has some moments to where, you some very memorable moments. Even some guys that exited out, I believe some of those guys had memorable moments like Corey Foreman. He's had some, of course, the UCLA interception. But Max, man, he's been consistent. He's been on the field. He always just always comes through, man. So big shout out to him. And I want to salute you on your career. Salute you, man, and to your journey on to the NFL, man. So fight on, Max Williams. So that's Max Williams. Now, let's get to this transfer portal situation, man, because you guys already know early on last year, I kind of brought a situation as far as the transfer portal is concerned. They were getting ready to make a big-time ruling. I did a story about it. On 3, I think, was actually reporting that. But they were you had to be there with 3 years. You had to be in school. And then you were, I guess, the proposed rule. It wasn't official. It was a proposed rule. If it would have went through, they would have been able to transfer after the 3 years. But however, now it's just open season. Now it's just whatever you do. If you want to play this year, you can bounce. You can get up out of there, leave next season. And so you guys remember early on this season, they had a receiver from Western Kentucky. I can't remember his name, But that guy ended up transferring to North Carolina. He ended up sitting out most of the season, and he was lost in the sauce. They ended up changing it, and he was able to play in the remaining parts of the season. But, you know, it was a kind of a crazy situation because it was like a double standard for some people. You had guys like JT Daniels, who transferred from USC. From USC, he went to Georgia. From Georgia, he went to West Virginia. From West Virginia, he went to Rice. And then he eventually retired this year, I think, due to several hits that he took. Man, shout out to JT Daniels. But so you had guys that were able to transfer multiple times. Even Keenan Slovis came from USC, transferred to Pittsburgh, then from Pittsburgh to BYU. And I'm not sure if he has another year left or not, but he should be gone. But you just had across the board, man, several different guys throughout their years were able to transfer and had success. But then with certain people, man, when they transferred, it was just kind of an unfair deal. And so now the NCAA is coming up with this new proposed rule now, and it's kind of an open season type situation. Let me find it for you. It's coming from On3, man. And what's happening is that now you could transfer basically as many times as you want. And it's pretty unbelievable. So when we look at it, let's see here. Let me see if I can find it for you guys real quick. I had it pulled up. And, oh, shout out to Matt Colombo, too. Matt Colombo is signing with the University of San Diego. I believe, look, you know, there were some times last year that Matt Colombo, as I'm still trying to find this, there were some times last year that Matt Colombo, I will see a running back kind of, run across the field and really look explosive. I didn't realize who that was until I was able to see his number. Matt Colombo is a baller, man. Local guy, St. John Bosco guy. And so shout out to him. He signed with the University of San Diego. I think he's going to be successful there. But here is the Pete Newcoast On3. Here it is right here. It says On3 has obtained a memo sent from the NCAA to schools on Thursday that state multi-time transfers who entered the transfer portal this fall/winter will be eligible to play at a new school in 2024 without a waiver. So now they don't have to have a waiver. You could just believe, I mean, not only do we got no regulations on real regulations on the NIL, but now we got the transfer portal just free for all. Everybody can just do whatever they want. It is the absolute wild west. So the question is, will we start seeing more movement all across the board as it relates to the transfer portal? If we think guys are transferring this year, I think Georgia is probably in the worst shape. Georgia and Texas A&M, not worst shape by talent because they got a lot of talent, but they had multiple 4-stars, multiple 5-stars transfer out. I believe they're up to maybe like 16 or 17 players. It's crazy. And Texas A&M may be in second. USC, I want to say we had 9, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have the exact number, but USC is, I mean, you got multiple guys transferring. I can understand guys like, well, any guy, man. I mean, this situation kind of varies. So hit me in the comments, man. You guys tell me what you think, man. It's Saturday, man. I'm about to go get it in. I hope everybody make sure they get up, get out, and make some things happen, man. I just want to tap in on Saturday with everybody. Once again, I want to salute Max Williams for that incredible USC football career, man. It's go time with him, man. So look, until later on, you know, any breaking news, any announcements, I'm coming back. Until later on, everybody stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on.